Athena, the goddess of wisdom, warfare, and crafts, born from her father's head, remained a virgin and was a military leader. Her presence is commanding. Typically clad in armor, bearing a shield, and often joined by an owl, she represents clear thinking, justice, and courage. As one of the most revered Olympian deities, Athena continues to inspire us today as we seek guidance in decision making and creative expression. Welcome to Celebrate Pagan Holidays, where I talk about deities from various pantheons, polytheism, magic, and topics that relate to us as modern pagans. While we often picture her in battle, Athena is not known for cruelty. Her power comes from strategy and intelligence, not brute strength. She prefers peaceful resolution and only advocates war when justice demands it. Unlike many Greek deities who were prone to drama and impulsive actions, Athena is composed and clear headed. She was frequently consulted by other gods and heroes for advice and judgment. This is why she is a symbol of fairness and wise leadership. Athena's birth is one of the most unusual and memorable events in Greek mythology. She did not have a mother in the traditional sense. Instead, she sprang fully grown and fully armed from the forehead of her father Zeus, the king of the gods. The story goes like this: Zeus was a bit of a ladies' man, and he had an affair with the Titaness Metis, who was known for her wisdom. Zeus swallowed her whole when he found out she was pregnant with Athena. Okay, a tad weird. Zeus did this because of a prophecy that said any child born to Metis would surpass Zeus in power. Fearing this, Zeus tried to avoid the prophecy by swallowing her. Later, Zeus develops a terrible headache, and the blacksmith god Hephaestus struck Zeus's head with an axe to relieve his pain. Out sprang Athena, dressed in shining armor and ready for battle. Her sudden and dramatic emergence symbolizes the birth of wisdom and shows her role in divine intellect. The three virgin goddesses in the Greek pantheon are Athena, Artemis, and Hestia. These goddesses all swore vows of celibacy. I have two videos on Artemis where we talk about her independence and empowering women. Like Artemis, Athena chose celibacy because she valued her independence. She is not defined by her relationships, but rather by her own power and wisdom. Athena's worship stretches back to the Bronze Age, with evidence suggesting she was revered as early as 1500 BCE. She was originally the Aegean goddess of the palace who presided over household crafts and protected the king. Archaeologists also argue that the Minoan snake goddesses figurines are early representatives of Athena. She was either an owl herself or a bird goddess in general. In the Odyssey, she takes the form of a sea eagle. The cult of Athena may have been influenced by those of Near Eastern warrior goddesses, such as Athena, shown here. While we don't know the exact origin of Athena, we do know that the ancient Greeks, Persians, and Egyptians were accomplished sailors. They were trading, fighting, and exchanging ideas for thousands of years, long before they became the modern countries we know today. Minerva is what the Romans called Athena when they adopted her into their pantheon. Minerva pre-existed as an Etruscan goddess, but the Romans gave her more status as a goddess of wisdom, learning, and peaceful crafts in Roman culture. They tend to downplay Athena's more warrior characteristics. This is one of Minerva's major temples, the Forum of Nerva. The owl is her most famous companion, and if you know me at all, you know that I'm an environmental educator and wildlife rehabilitator, so yes, I love the owl symbolism. Her owl represents wisdom and the ability to see clearly in darkness, both literally and metaphorically. Ancient Greeks believe owls could see what others missed, making them perfect symbols for a goddess who values insight and understanding. Her owl, the little owl species, is also known as the owl of Athena and is a common species in the warmer regions across Europe. They have a distinctive serious face due to their eye shape. Unlike many owls, little owls sometimes hunt during the day. Athena gifted an olive tree to the people of Athens, which won her the patronage of the city over Poseidon. The olive tree symbolizes peace, prosperity, nourishment, and enduring strength. Even today, olive branches are a universal symbol of peace, carrying forward Athena's legacy. After defeating Medusa, Athena took the Gorgon's head and placed it on her shield. It became a symbol of warding off evil and turning harm back on its source. Her shield, named Aegis, represents divine protection and the power to turn enemies to stone with fear. Snakes are also associated with Athena and often seen on her armor. Near her temples, a guardian serpent was often kept because snakes symbolize regeneration, healing, and earth wisdom. The Parthenon would have been a vibrant and colorful back in the day, not the stark white we see today. Dedicated to the goddess Athena, it served as a focal point for religious ceremonies and festivals and was a place people could leave offerings. It even had a room known as the Opisthotus, I hope I said that right, which is used to store the city's treasury. On a fun note, there's a full-size replica in Nashville, Tennessee, which functions as an art museum. Thanks to follower A New World Order for letting me know about it. Okay, that was a lot, but let's talk about ways to honor Athena. And please tap that like button to help me grow my channel. In today's chaotic and information-heavy world, Athena's presence feels more relevant than ever. For women and men alike, she stands as a model of independence and strength. She reminds us to slow down, think clearly, and act justly. She supports those who seek knowledge, not for the sake of pride, but to bring peace and fairness and strength to the world around us. One of the most authentic ways to honor Athena is to embody her virtues. Strive to be fair in your judgments, courageous in choice, and wise when speaking. Whether you are working on a conflict resolution, studying a topic, or crafting something by hand, doing so with integrity is a sacred act in her name. Engage in making things with your hands. Athena is the goddess of both intellectual and manual crafts. Take up knitting, woodworking, or writing. She delights in minds and hands that are active and intentional. Since Athena values both theoretical knowledge and practical application, combine study with hands-on projects and volunteering. Invoke Athena in spell work. When you need clarity, strength in battle, whether that's emotional or intellectual, or just some protection, Athena is a powerful guide. Light a gold candle and ask her for guidance. You could say, Athena, goddess of wisdom and might, guide me with your golden light. Let my mind be sharp, my heart be fair. With your strength, I am aware. Create a small altar space dedicated to Athena with the things she loves. She appreciates beauty, simplicity, and meaningful intent. Some modern pagans honor Athena during the Panathenaea, an ancient Athenian festival held in midsummer. This grand festival includes athletic competitions, musical contests, and a magnificent procession through the city. You might use this time to hold a ritual, light candles in her honor, or make a meal featuring Greek foods. Athena represents something we all need: the wisdom to navigate life's challenges with both intelligence and courage. If you feel called to work with her, trust that she will meet you where you are, ready to help you rise to your full potential. Let her owl guide your vision, her olive tree ground your roots, and wisdom sharpen your mind. The goddess of wisdom is still here, watching, guiding, and waiting for those ready to learn. Thanks for your support, and have a very witchy day.